This Eufy Space View baby monitor has so many cool features, so I just wanted to walk you through some of those. As you can see, it's got really great screen quality on here, and I love some of the features that it has on the top. It'll show you the battery life, the time, which you can adjust, and even the temperature of your baby's room. So I didn't have to buy a separate thermometer to have in her room. You're gonna see the signal strength over here, what type of vision it's using, daytime or nighttime, because that'll automatically flip. You can look at your volume controls, and that's gonna be the volume controls coming from your child, so you can tell if they're making noise. On the top here, there's a couple buttons, volume control and power, and I usually only have to use it on 2 overnight and I can hear it perfectly fine, but it's got really great volume controls that are gonna come through really nicely. Push of a button, it'll put it to sleep and wake it up. Any of these buttons are also gonna wake it up, so you can push anything to be able to see your child. Through that menu setting, I love that there are so many different features. You can adjust the brightness. You have the option to talk to your child through this monitor with the push of this button. I'm obviously not gonna do that right now because she is sleeping. So if you wanna use it as a feature, you can adjust some of those settings a little bit to change that. There are alarms that you can set, so if you want to wake your child up in the morning or have different alarms set, you can definitely change that as well. And there are all sorts of different settings, so you can change the time of that alarm, when you want it to go off, and the alarm style, the sound type. There's several different options there. I love that this monitor can also play music. So we actually use a Tony box that plays classical music and a sound machine for our child. But if we didn't want to, these are all classical variations of music. And you can change the volume down here if you scroll all the way down to the bottom. And there's some great options built right into that monitor. So you maybe, if you're traveling or on the go and you bring this with, or if you don't want to have a separate machine playing, you can play something right from the monitor. And that's an awesome feature that you can turn on if you don't want to walk back into your child's room. Maybe if something's timed out and you still want to help them get back to sleep, but they rely on that sound. You have zoom capabilities on here. You can also add a camera to this monitor. So I love that you can monitor 2 different rooms at once, and you can adjust some of the settings within the camera through there as well, based on how you want that camera set up. And then this last button on the bottom, so I'm just navigating with these side buttons up and down. There's so many different other features that you can use. You can adjust the different timers, the different modes, the language. You can look at temperature, you can change it. So you can really specialize this to exactly what you want. And I really have been so happy with this monitor. It's held up to my baby picking it up and dropping it. It has really good capabilities for distance as well. So we will put our baby to sleep, and if we're outside in the backyard, out in the driveway having a bonfire, I'm able to bring this with me. It's not uncommon for me to have to flip up this signal booster, get a little better connection there. As you can see, that increased as soon as I bumped that up. We'll bring this down to the basement, and her room is in the upstairs level. So going through all those walls and floors, it still reads perfectly fine down there. So I've been really impressed with how great this can travel as far as distance. We love to bring this on the go with us. It does have a charging port on the side here, and I usually just plug it in overnight just so it lasts through the night. I find that if I don't plug it in at night, I don't always get through nap time the next day with my child. So it's got an okay battery life on it, but I do, just for the sake of making the next day easier, keep it plugged in overnight on my bedside table. There is a microphone in this because of that ability to talk to your child, and it's got a nice stand on it if you want to be able to set it on any table. This is what it looks like in my hand. It's actually the same size as my phone. I have the iPhone 17 Pro, and it's the exact same size, and it's very comfortable and easy to use. We haven't had any problems with it. All of the buttons are still functioning really well. I love that I can control the angle of the camera from here based on where my kid is rolling around in the crib, and it has just been such a great little camera that we love using. We actually bring this on the go with us when we travel, and it's super easy to set up because it connects right to the camera without having to rely on connecting to anything else. So I love the camera for this baby monitor as well because it has such a wide reach side to side. You're gonna be able to do 330 degrees side to side and about 110 degrees up and down. So this covers so much area for you to be able to watch your child and get it in that perfect angle. We have ours connected to a pole here, so I can just slide it on the end there. You can also connect it to the wall. I just didn't want to be drilling anything into our wall here, so I really love our pole system that we have that's just freestanding on the ground. As you can see, there are going to be some speakers on the side here because it does play some music out of this once you choose to do so on the monitor. There's one connection on the back, and there's one button on the back that's going to sync it, and it was so easy to connect with the monitor. My favorite feature about this setup is that it is a closed loop system, so it works between the two of them. It doesn't rely on Wi-Fi or any other system in order to function. So we're able to bring this on the go with us. I just easily pack up this and the power cord That's all I need. I don't bring our big arm setup. I just bring these 3 pieces and the charging cable for our monitor, and I am able to bring it anywhere, and I can prop it up to still be able to watch my baby on the go. Here's size reference in my hand. So it's a great size, easy to pack up, and I'm able to bring it anywhere we want to go and still have a monitor system for our baby, which I absolutely love. It's got a really nice long cord on this. This is plugged in way back in the corner of the room there, but we have been so happy with the setup here. Like I said, I just use this pull system here and it slides on there and it works perfectly. I'm able to bend the arm on this. This isn't a Eufy device, but it was something else that I purchased. And then I can get whatever angle I want. I usually wrap this cord around so it's not gonna be an issue for my toddler grabbing it. But we have been so happy with this monitor system. I absolutely love it. We haven't had any issues with it, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a closed loop system that's gonna work well for you.